In the 2005 film adaptation of Pride and Prejudice, the central love story between Elizabeth and Darcy is set in motion during a ball. It's a rowdy, exuberant scene full of carefree dancing and whispered observations about the other attendees. That's also director Joe Wright's favorite scene. Not too long ago, Wright rewatched his debut feature, which Focus Features is bringing back to theaters this weekend in recognition of the film's 20th anniversary. The first ball, the community dance, I'm very proud of that scene. It has a kind of energy and a vitality and a messiness and joy. Wright tells Variety, I in the scene, Elizabeth, Keira Knightley, first spots Mr. Darcy, Matthew McFadden, the person with the quizzical brow, and then overhears him insulting her appearance. It's also where viewers are introduced to Elizabeth as a young woman with sharp wit, who has a retort ready for Darcy when the two later converse. The joy in the ballroom characterizes the film as a whole. When Wright came on board to direct Pride and Prejudice, he felt strongly that the film should evoke the lively nature of youthful romance as well as a realism, a sense of mess. His intentions are evident in the amount of buoyant, contagious laughter in so many of the scenes featuring the Bennet sisters. There's the oldest, Jane Rosamund Pike, followed by our protagonist Elizabeth, then Mary, Tallulah Riley, Kitty, Carey Mulligan, and Lydia, Jenna Malone. Wright recalls initially thinking he should cast actors who looked similar and realizing that it would be an incredibly difficult endeavor. So instead, in rehearsals we developed a laugh so that they all had the same laugh, and that was what unified them, he says. The enthusiasm of the characters was reflected in the people who worked on it. Wright says despite it being his debut feature, he wasn't intimidated by the prospect of tackling Pride and Prejudice and making the novel's first film adaptation since the 1940 version starring Greer Garson and Laurence Olivier. I was very young and reckless, and I didn't feel the Austen pressure. I felt a pressure to make the best film I could possibly make, he says. It was made in a moment of joy and excitement, Wright adds. Austen doesn't need me. I'm not going to change her legacy with a movie like this, but I was so excited by her talent, by her fierceness, by her emotional, psychological honesty.